This tutorial takes a slower pace and may be beneficial for our users who do not have English as a first language. We have broken these tutorials up into several sections to make it easier for you to work through one section before moving on to the next. Before we get started, you may want to also read the Frequently Asked Questions document or the sample program focus reports which we have provided on the website. When you are ready to report on your project, log in to the system as you have before and click on Submit Reports. This will bring you to the new Program Report form. In this tutorial, we will talk through parts 1 and 2. Before we begin, you should know a few things. First, you may find it beneficial to do the short PFR form. This means you only answer those questions with the red star. This represents the minimum information we need about your project. But you may find it easier as there are fewer questions and more questions where you can choose from set answers. We call this the PFR star report. You can also fill in more of the questions and provide us with more information if you feel comfortable. As you fill in the report, you can always click the blue question mark. This will bring up a box that has more information about the questions in that section. You can read this at your own pace. If you click the blue question mark a second time, the box disappears. Click once to access the information. Click again to make it go away. In these boxes, while you type, you will see an indication of the number of characters you have left in that box. We limit the amount of text. Here you see how much you have left. Now let's get started on parts 1 and 2. Part 1, question 1. Select your federation. Tick whether your project was advocacy or awareness raising or action. Action is about hands-on service. This can also be fundraising. Or It might be that you undertook an awareness-raising event. Please click on the circle which best describes your project. Part 2. Identification. Please tell us your club name. For example, S.I. Cambridge or S.I. London. Question 4. Your country. This list will automatically populate after you choose your federation. Because we selected Southwest Pacific in question 1, the only countries that we can choose from in question 4 are the countries that are part of the Southwest Pacific Federation. If we choose the Americas, you see this list is now different. Please select your country. If you like, provide your name. Here, tell us your email address. It is important that you provide your email address. This is how you will receive updates about your report. It is also how other clubs who use the database to search can contact you directly if they would like more information about your project. This email address will be visible to other Seroptimists using the database. Question 7. Project title. Please give your project a title. Question 8. Project partnerships. Here, you can tell us about other clubs involved, you can tell us about other organizations involved, such as Rotary, perhaps a local shelter, or maybe a local school. You can also tell us if your event or project received sponsorship. Perhaps a local restaurant provided food free of charge. Perhaps a local shopping center gave you space to use free of charge. Or perhaps your project received a grant or funding from another organization. Question 9. Please tell us the target group. Women, girls under 18 years of age, women and girls, or other, such as women and children or families. Please tell us when you started your project, please tell us if this is an ongoing project. If it is not, you may also tell us when you finished your project. That concludes part 2. The next ESL video tutorial will cover parts 3, 4, and 5.